Comic-Con.
Yes.
Now we up here at the official Philadelphia Comic-Con.
The Wizard World John, man.
Wizard World John, man. Yo, it's crazy. Yo, the line is down the block, around the corner. All of the garages are full and everything, man.
And this ain't no freebie neither.
Nah.
Flick of the wrist.
Look at that.
Gotta have that wristband. That thing costs a couple racks.
Official up here. Yeah, I mean, you're official up here. So this is some real nerd stuff right here. So Film Freaks gonna hit you in the head with all the essential nerd shit.
Right, yes.
All the essential nerd shit.
And mostly from the 80s. That's how real it is. We're gonna take it back to the 80s.
We're gonna take it back to the 80s on there. So you got my man IMAX is right here.
You got Matt's in the building. You got his 3D shades.
You know what I mean? Listen.
The official old school 3D joint, not the new joint.
Yeah, these are joints like the Creature Foods, Black Lagoon used to come on channel 17 and you used to put them on, used to get them from Burger King.
Right.
You used to have to get them from Burger King, you know what I mean? So we here, everybody going in, we about to go in.
Yo.
So we gonna hit y'all with the first movie.
Right.
Since we're here with all these nerds.
We got our nerd, I got my nerd Star Wars.
Nerds. We're gonna go to Revenge of the Nerds.
Classic
joint.
Right.
And then the Film Freaks will be right back. We're gonna catch y'all inside.
Better go in this thing.
The festivities from Comic-Con.
Yes.
Catch y'all later.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. The Sound of Music. In the tradition of these great films about fighting back against the odds, 20th Century Fox presents another milestone in motion picture history. Revenge of the Nerds.
Nerds?
Nerds!
What is a nerd?
They've been laughed at. Picked on. There's a roommate, pal! And put down.
I'm not kissing a nerd.
They don't have the moves. Or the muscle.
You know karate? No. Good.
But they've got the brains.
I know what we're gonna do.
It's time for the odd to get even.
Their action tonight demands an immediate retaliation.
How many cameras do we have left?
This should do it.
Oh, here she comes.
Go up.
Oh, no. Oh!
That nerd saw me naked.
Nerds!
Are all nerds as good as you?
Revenge of the Nerds. Their time has come.
I drink to that.
Nerds! Yeah, I mean, the Ogre, man.
Ogre was one of the boss.
Yo, he was one of the best bullies ever. Yeah, I mean, if there couldn't be a best bully ever, one
The
of
Belching contest, man.
Booger.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
the heroes, man.
yeah, so that was Revenge of the Nerds.
84,
you know what I mean?
man. You know, that's original. Directed by Jeff Canoe.
Yeah.
Starring Robert Carradine, Anthony Edwards. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, this show, man, this is like a central nerd stuff for me because they were doing all of the, they would like, it was making fun of nerds, but you know what I mean?
Right.
It was still dope the way, because they overcame at the end. Everybody went Marlon Trell.
Oh, because he was already
Why they had to have that brother?
But the javelin throw was crazy, though. You know, he had the
But he was prancing though, but what?
Yo, they said he came to the audition with glitter in his hair. They couldn't stop laughing at him. That's how wild he
I guess that's how he got the role, you know what I mean?
Change.
But that was a dope flick, man.
Supreme dope. They actually made Lambda, a real fraternity in 2006.
Maybe we should have played.
I don't know. Like Marlon Trell and I don't want to hang around. Now Wormser, I fuck with Wormser. He was the boss.
Wormser and Booger.
Booger.
Booger was the dope, you know what I mean? Booger was definitely the dope. So that was Revenge of the Nerds. We still up here, Comic-Con, you know what I mean, doing our thing, man. It's packed here. It's packed. People dressed up, man. We saw the Guardians of the Galaxy. We gotta get your Wonder Woman was here, like, you know what I mean?
Crazy.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean? So that was dope, man. So what's the next flick we getting into, man?
What we gonna do, man? We got so many to choose from.
So many to choose from. I think we should go with Unbreakable.
One of my favorites. We gonna go right. We at the Comic-Con.
Philadelphia. Might as well go into Unbreakable. So check out the trailer for Unbreakable, and the Film Freaks will be right back. We're gonna get some more of this Comic-Con action. We see y'all in a bit.
You're in the emergency room in the Philadelphia City Hospital. ask you some questions. Where were you sitting on the train?
Against the window.
In the passenger car?
Yes.
You're certain you were in the passenger car?
Yeah. Where are the other passengers?
Your train derailed. Took a curve too fast. A second train collided with yours after it derailed. The debris spread over 1 mile.
Why are you looking at me like that?
There are 2 reasons why I'm looking at you like this. One, because it seems you are the only survivor of this train wreck. And 2, you don't have a scratch on you.
I know what's going through your mind right now. You're searching for meaning in all of this. Know one thing. 131 people died so you could finally understand the destiny for which you were born. Are you ready for the truth?
Unbreakable.
Woo, that's one of my favorite joints
Nah,
right
I mean,
there,
M.
bro.
Night Shyamalan.
Yes.
Nah, I mean, Bruce Willis, Sam Jackson, not Sam Adams, Sam Jackson. Yeah, I mean, dope shit, man. I
Yo,
love this flick, man.
Listen, man, M. Night, he wrote and directed this joint. Came up with it on the Sixth Sense. He was like, I want to do this. He thought of that joint out the blue. I want to
Yo, this is like an underrated film. One of his underrated films, man. This is one of the films I love. Because I love origin movies. Anything that has to do with like superhero origin movies or something like that, I love them. So this movie like really got me right there. So I really loved Unbreakable, man. It was dope.
Listen, man, his name, Bruce Willis' name was David Dunn. So that's how most superhero names, you know, Peter Parker, Clark Kent. They sound like them, you know what I mean? So he was destined to be a superhero.
Yeah. And then you had Sam Jackson, Mr. Glass.
You know, the cane was his idea, the glass cane. That was Sam Jackson. That was his idea. He came with that humble.
Yo, that was a real dope, because he was like the diabolical villain.
Yo.
He wasn't a strong villain, he was a diabolical villain, a smart villain.
Yo, that's why I was so dope.
Yeah.
You know his haircut, right? Frederick Douglass. That's where they got it from.
Yeah.
Douglas Glass.
They got
The film freaks here.
That's what the film freaks are here for. That's why we here at ComicCon. They got all the swords in the background, lightsabers and everything. They got the Sword of Omen, the Thundercat joint in there. Thundercats. Ho! So that's dope shit right there, man. I love it, man. We up in here, man. Talk nerdy to me, man. We made it past the security checkpoint. Yo, they checked the nerds' plastic weapons at the door.
How about that?
You know what I mean?
Yo, they not playing with
They ain't playing up in here with you nerds.
We're in trouble, Gary. This is highly illegal.
To aerobicize. Because it's moving, it's working, it's doing itself, it's working by itself. maniacs like to do first.
That was 1985 Weird Science. Directed by John Hughes.
He wrote and directed it.
By John Hughes.
Yeah.
Starring Anthony Michael Hall, Kelly LeBrock, and Bill Paxton.
Mike Mitchell Smith.
Yeah,
you know
yeah. That was one of my joints, man. I always wanted to invent it. Yo, I really wanted to invent a woman in my room at the cinema. I'm still trying to invent a woman in my room right about now, but that's a whole nother story.
And still using the computer too. That's the irony of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, so that was my work, man. I love that.
And he wrote that film in 2 days.
Wow.
That's some major work right
wow.
there, man.
I'm still working. I've been working on for this script for the last 2 years. He's finishing up in 2 days. But you know what I mean? That's why he's John Hughes and I'm Bats and he's IMAX.
Right, how about that?
So that was super dope, man. Knocking these joints out. We up here, they got the original Batmobile, the Adam West joint. Nah, Adam West. So, man, we in here chilling, man, on the ComicCon tip, man.
It's packed in this joint. The energy is crazy, man. People dressed up, man.
Yeah, talk nerdy to me. You know what I mean?
Real talk, man.
Talk nerdy to me, man, because they up in here, man.
Yo, they even got speed dating going on down here.
Yeah, like, big time speed dating.
We ain't going to that booth yet.
I gotta get a couple of the Chardonnays in me before
we gotta get some beers in this.
Yeah, then that's a whole nother mission. But back on topic. We up here at ComicCon, Film Freaks. We doing these nerdy films, man. Films with the nerds in them.
And I think the next one we should do, I think Spaceballs is next, right?
Spaceballs.
That's geeked out, man.
So y'all can check out the trailer for Spaceballs, and we'll be right back with more Film Freaks at ComicCon.
Yeah.
There it is, Planet Druidian. And underneath the air shield, 10,000 years of fresh air. We must get through that air shield.
We will, sir. Once we kidnap the princess, we can force her father, King Roland, to give us the combination to the air shield, thereby destroying planet Druidia and saving planet Spaceball.
Everybody got that?
Spaceballs, the movie.
Princess Vespa spaceship within range, sir. Good.
What's going on? It's either the 4th of July or someone's trying to kill us.
Now we will show her who is in charge of this galaxy.
If you do not give me the combination to the air shield, Dr. Slotkin will give your daughter back her old nose.
Only one man and his trusted companion can save planet Druidia from disaster.
Okay, Eagle 5, coming in.
Lone Star.
First, they must learn the secrets of yogurt.
Yogurt? I am the keeper of a greater magic.
The Force?
No, the Schwartz.
Avoid capture on a distant planet.
Tell them to comb the desert, you hear me? Comb the desert! Found anything yet? We ain't found...
Battle the entire Spaceball army.
My hair! He shoved my hair!
Holy! And escape the clutches of Dark Helmet.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Abandon ship! Proceed to escape pods!
What the hell's the matter with this seatbelt?
When does this happen in the movie?
Give me bomb!
Spaceballs, the movie.
Spaceballs!
Watch out!
Spaceball, yo, that was my joint, man.
Ultimate bug out flip.
Ultimate bug out, man. Now, yo, Spaceballs is one of them Johns that if I'm on the couch and it come on cable or something like that, I sit down and watch it, man. That's how classic that John was,
You know
man.
why? It was directed by Mel Brooks.
The mighty Mel Brooks.
You know what I'm saying?
The mighty Mel Brooks starring John Candy.
Right.
Rest the Dead, John Candy, you know what I mean? Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis was in this
You know
band.
what I mean? Mel Brooks starred in it also.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bill Pullman, he was the ball, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, Rick Moranis was awesome as Darth Helmet, man. Oh my God, man. His all rise in the presence of Dark Helmet. You know what I mean? When his mask was up,
right,
he had a regular voice. When it was down, he had the deep Darth Vader type voice.
That was his idea.
Yeah.
He came up with that on the spot. Like, yo, I'm gonna just do that. You know what I mean? Freestyle. Like.
That was the genre right there, man. I love Spaceballs, man. I can't get enough of Spaceballs, man.
Yo, man, I like when he had the little Perrier and he zipping it on the slide, though. He didn't want nobody to know he was zipping there.
Mel Brooks totally spoofed the whole Star Wars thing, man, and it was dope, man. Like the bar, what is this? Jam! Somebody gave me, the only one man would dare give me the raspberry. Lone Star.
Classic stuff.
Classic stuff, man. So we out here, man. ComicCon, me, IMAX. Yo, they got Harley Quinn out here. We saw Bane, man. We saw a couple Harley Quinn.
I seen like a bunch of female Harley Quinn, but I seen that one male Harley Quinn.
I mean,
I don't know about all that.
Maybe he ain't into Batman. Maybe he ain't into the Joker. I mean, maybe a whole nother twist. You know, it's a whole nother universe. You know how they do it around
but
here,
it's
man.
packed in this joint, man. The costumes is crazy.
Costumes is crazy. They even got a gaming section straight for gamers. You know what I mean? To do their own thing, man. So speaking of gamers, we're gonna go into the next film is Tron. If we want to get real, then Tron was for real nerds. So we're gonna go into Tron, and me and IMAX gonna go check out the gaming section. You know what I mean?
Over there.
So we catch y'all in the next go round.
We've had to shut down all Group 7 personnel, just briefly, security. Someone with that access has been tampering.
I still don't understand why you want to break into the system.
Because, man, somewhere in one of these memories is the evidence. If I got in far enough, I could reconstruct it.
You shouldn't have come back, Flynn.
Hey, it's the big master control program everybody's been talking about.
I'd like to go against you and see what you're made of. I've got a little challenge for you, Sark. A new recruit. I want him in the games until he dies playing.
On the other side of the screen, it all looks so easy.
You'll regret this.
Who's that guy?
That's Tron. Fights for users. Who is your user program?
Alan. Where did you hear that name?
Well, that's your name, isn't it?
The name of my user. If you are a user, then everything you've done has been according to a plan, right?
Now for some real user power.
I don't know how you survived. Prepare to terminate.
Hope Tron. Really think the users are still there?
The users can no longer help us when lost.
My user has information that could make this a free system again.
I want those conscripts.
You should have joined me. We'd have made a great team.
No! There's nothing special about you. You're just an ordinary program.
So are you. One that should have been erased.
Send out every game tank in the grid. Finish the game!
No!
Nothing.
The users is in their bag in this joint, man. This is my joint right here, man.
This is one of the, we can say it's like a jump off flick as far as video game movies.
This is like the beginning of video games and the beginning of video game movies starring Jeff Bridges.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
Bruce Box Lesnar. David Warner. You know what I'm saying?
This was definitely a dope. Like I went back. I remember when it came out when I was a young boy, and I really wasn't up on it as young boy, because this was like some serious nerd shit. Because in the movie, they had the actual programs that were supposed to be inside the computer. They were acting as a human being.
Right.
You know what I mean?
A lot taken as a young boy.
And as a young boy, I'm like, it ain't like now where every young boy got a computer, every young boy know about RAM and all that kind of stuff. We didn't know nothing about any of that. You had to be like a real nerd dude.
It was like another language to
understand
hear
that
all
kind of
that.
shit. So now I understand it. So now when I go back and check out Tron, it's fucking awesome.
You know how futuristic it was? It didn't get no nominations for Oscars. Because the Oscar said using computers was cheating.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is the beginning of special effects.
I know. So now, like nowadays, if they put that same movie out, they'd be getting accolades out the wazoo.
Exactly.
But back then, they thought it was cheating or whatever the case may be. But whatever. It was still a dope flick. You know what I mean? It was mad scientific. You know what I mean?
Ultimate.
You know what I mean? That was dope. And you know they had the sequel, Tron Legacy, that came out later on. That was good too. But this Tron right here was definitely dope. You definitely had to be a geek to be into it. It was definitely on some high science type shit, just like your man Doc Brown.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Talking about that DeLorean action?
Yeah. So we gonna get into Back to the Future. Marty McFly.
Yes, sir.
Hello. McFly, is anybody home? Think McFly. You know what I mean? We're gonna go into Back to the Future. We're gonna come back with more ComicCon, more film freak gaming, fun games. We here. We'll be back.
Steven Spielberg presents Back to the Future, a Robert Zemeckis film. Marty leads an ordinary life.
No McFly ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley.
Yeah, well, history is gonna change.
And 1985 is not his year. But Dr. Brown is about to change all that.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
He's sending Marty 30 years back in time.
It worked! It's a flying saucer from outer space!
Now, he's trapped in the past.
It's gotta be a dream.
About to meet
Chocolate.
his future father.
He's a peeping Tom.
Wow!
And he's making an impression on his mother.
He's an absolute dream. And he can sleep in my room.
Anything you do could have serious repercussions on future events.
Now, he's got to make his mother and father fall in love.
For crying out loud, I haven't even been born yet.
And only Dr. Brown can help him get back to the future.
Are you telling me that this sucker is nuclear?
Precisely.
Michael J. Fox.
Whoa, this is heavy.
Christopher Lloyd.
There's that word again, heavy. Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull?
Back to the future.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
That, let me tell you, anybody that knows me personally, anybody that knows me, you know me.
I know you, man.
He kind of knows, yeah. But anybody that knows me personally knows that Back to the Future is my all-time favorite movie.
It's on my list too.
All-time favorite movie. You want to know? I'm gonna tell you why Back to the Future is my all-time favorite movie.
Let 'em know.
Because first, it has action, right?
Definitely.
It has action. It has romance. It has sci-fi. And it has one of the best villains of all time, Biff Tannen.
That's my long lost cousin, you know, Tannen, you know what I'm saying?
Biff Tannen, man. It had it all in this flick, man. Directed by Rob Zemeckis.
Classic. This is one of the defining roles of his career.
And then you had Michael J. Fox, who was one of my favorites back in the day. 'Cause I love Michael J. Fox when he was on TV. And Alex P. Keaton. And then when he flipped and did Marty McFly, I was like, oh man, that was my man. He was dope as hell in this, man.
And don't forget Christopher Lloyd, the ultimate geek. He's certified.
Doc Brown. You know what I mean? Super dope, man. I love this flick, man.
On so many levels. We could do a whole show dedicated to Back to the Future if we wanted to.
If we really wanted to get in your world like that, we could do that, but we're not gonna do that. We still here at ComicCon, man. We gotta see your graphic tees out there, and you know how bats love his graphic tees. Yeah. You know what I mean?
They better pay attention, but they'll find out about that later.
Pay attention to the graphic tees. I mean, we're going to do a little something for y'all later. But that was Back to the Future, man.
Yo, that script got rejected 40 times. Wow. So you want to talk about living out your dreams? Go ahead and live them, bro. 40 times. Before they said, okay, it's a go.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. But it was dope, man. Whoever, I know the guys, the 39 people that skipped on it or whatever like that, I know they're kicking themselves about that one. You know
That's one of the best classic joints ever, man.
Definitely. So
we still out here ComicCon. It's getting more packed. It's not even.
They got more pit, man.
We
seen the Avengers.
Yes.
We saw the Riddler. We saw Catwoman. We saw Bane. We saw Jason Voorhees. He had me in a boy. I was trying to escape. You know, these 3D glasses was real.
You put the axe down. He said, "I'm gonna put the axe down. I'm gonna get hands on."
He got hands on me. 3D, Jason in 3D, man. So that was dope. This is dope, man. I'm loving it. I'm feeling it. Yo, the next movie, the last movie we're gonna do.
I think it's only right that we end off
with the classic. Like every nerd loved this movie, and everybody that wasn't nerds even loved it, but the nerds loved it. So we're gonna go into the official Film Freak debut, even though it's not a debut, but it's a debut because Film Freak is new, the movie ain't new, of The Matrix.
Classic movie. It all changed. It all changed.
That was 1999 Matrix, The Matrix.
Yes, one of my favorites. Directed by the Wachowski brothers. We know they got a new name, but they still the Wachowski brothers.
This one right here, you know what I mean? Starring Keanu Reeves, Larry Fishburne, Carrie Ann Moss.
Yes.
Dope, man.
Can't forget about Hugo Weaving, you know, the Asian.
Yeah, Hugo.
You gotta give shout out to them.
Yeah, you gotta give shout out to Hugo, man. I remember when I saw this in flicks, right?
Right.
I was dating this young lady.
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, I want to go check out The Matrix. She's talking about, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. She gave me the side eye.
Like your name was Stanley.
Like my name was Stanley. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, let's just check this out. It's corny. You know what I mean? Go out with it. Yo, we left the theater. She was like, oh my God. All she was talking about the whole ride home. She was talking about the movie so much the whole ride. I was tired of her talking about the movie.
How about that?
I'm like, you was fronting on it when we walked in. Now look at you all over.
Now you a Stan.
Now you a Stan. Now you all on. I put you on to something. You know what I mean? Now you all on the Matrix. Now you in the Matrix.
Now you in the Matrix.
You know what I mean?
And I'm Neo.
And I'm
already
Neo.
out here.
Yeah, I done got you. I done stopped the bullets. You know what I mean?
So that joint won 4 Oscars. Best editing, best sound, best sound effects, sound and visual. Like, they just cornered all of the visual sound effect work.
They killed it, man. And this was super dope, man. I don't have nothing bad to say about the Matrix. You know what I mean?
Them slow motion shots revolutionized cinema in so many
like,
ways.
Like, yo, motherfuckers are still doing what they was doing.
And not even doing it right. Y'all still trying to catch up to them dudes.
Yeah. So that was definitely something to check out. Little trivia on that.
Okay.
Will Smith was actually up for the role of Neo.
Nice. That would have been crazy.
You know what I mean?
He said he wasn't ready for the role though because he was a young boy, you know, new to the acting. He said but I thought he would have killed it.
He probably could have. Keanu Reeves did a thing that he's eternally known as Neo now. You know what I mean? So he went from military to Neo.
How about
you know what I mean? That's a whole nother thing. You know what I mean? So that was The Matrix, and that was us and our nerdy shit, man.
Because we live in this nerd life down at the ComicCon.
Down at the ComicCon,
man. There's no diss to them nerds. That's what we
nerds. I'm a nerd.
Nerds!
So that was it, man. We're gonna come back next week with a whole nother show, man. This is the end of the Nerdy Trilogy.
Nerdy Trilogy. Even though we're still gonna get nerdy on you from there and again,
Yeah, but
you never know we might pop up.
this was just like a concentrated dose of nerd, comic book nerd stuff for all of you nerds out there, and undercover nerds too. You know, I know a lot of y'all fronting like y'all ain't nerdy. I see y'all out there with the glasses,
honestly,
stuff like that.
The nerd boobage in here.
Listen, the nerd girls.
Nerd girls.
The nerd girls. You know what I mean? Crazy. So I'm back.
Hi, Max.
ComicCon, film freaks in the building.
Now we about to enjoy the festivities.
Yeah, we about to go around. I'm about to grab me some memorabilia, ComicCon t-shirts, everything. So we're gonna check these joints out. We be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel.
All day.
Peace.